This was a good one. This was a big lesson for me. I'm going to try to verbalize it the way they're showing it. It's like sometimes we. Well, I guess it's still seeing. It's like sometimes we'll see other people as weak or not capable, or not connected. Maybe that's it. It's like we're not. It's like loved by the divine or the universe. It's some like false lie that we tell ourselves that we must protect them or this kind of thing. And like I remember turning many a times, like they would show me things and I would be like, oh my God, no, they're just a baby, or no, this or that, or no, because it was my limitation, right? And it was like the universe saying, yeah, I know, they're my baby, they're my child, they're my whatever, like, just like you had to learn your lessons, so do they. It's like they don't need your shield or covering, because then you are going to take the hit and then they're not going to see or learn. So you're actually not protecting them. In retrospect, or seeing it this way, it's like you're actually harming them or preventing their growth, which means preventing their blessings, right? Because the more you're willing to grow, accept, see, learn, accept the changes, swallow the hard pills, it's also the more blessings you get. It's like the more up-leveling you get, because it's the idea of maturing, right? And so it's like we tend to want to shield those that we perceive incorrectly, right? Just a simple example is like children, or not that you don't want to protect your children, so please don't misunderstand that, but it's like it's what they're showing it. They're showing like that idea of like they show it this way so I can relate it and understand it. So I have to verbalize this way. So hopefully it's like Italians, right? Like we over love, we over protect, we over mother, we over that kind of thing, right? Where it's because of that overwhelming love you have for your children that we think we need to coddle them and protect them. But then it's also implying the other end of the stick that there's something to fear, or there's something that they need to be protected from. And yes, to a degree when you get down to literal, so don't get too freaked out, but it's that understanding there is that fine line. And if you can step back and see it from that bigger picture of what are you protecting them from? And are you actually protecting them? And do you plan on outliving your children? Do you plan on, right? Like, and do you think you're that powerful, right? And aren't you technically just preventing them from having their own connection with the universe? It's such a silly thing when we see it that way. We're like, oh, right, we're protecting them from having their own connection. No, allow them to feel their feelings, to feel the consequences, the natural consequences, so that they can be like, okay, I don't want that to happen again. Yet if we're always stepping in the way, then we're throwing off their natural intuition, their natural understanding of how things work. And so when they get into the real world, they're fucked, right? And it's like, how, why? What do you mean how, why? Right? And so it's interesting. There was something that jarred me to come on. It was that the universe loves them too. Yeah, like the universe loves them too so much. Because I was like sick in my stomach about a scene they were showing, and I was like, but they're just a baby. And he's like, I know, and I love them too, right? Like, you think I want harm to come to them? No, that's the whole point. I want them to learn and grow too. It's like you can't shield and protect, and you can't keep taking the heat then. It's like you keep stepping in the way. It's like, how strong do you think you are, right? Like, stop it. It's that idea. I hope you can hear and understand from this choppy bit and this lack of clearly describing this vision. But I have found it to be true for sure. It's a misunderstanding of who's in charge, right? And it's a misunderstanding of who you're protecting anyone from, right? It's like that twisted misunderstanding. And it's like when you can step back and realize that the universe loves us all, and the universe wants us all to learn and up level, and is attempting for us to do such by allowing us to see the mirror, see what we're putting back or what we're putting out. And And yes, people get trickier and slickier with manipulating that, but that's not for us to worry about. It's not. As a matter of fact, the more you do and the more you feed into it, the more you're adding to it. So if you really want to, it's like, quote, prevent it or stop it or not contribute to it, then you just have to continue to acknowledge and honor your own feelings, your own intuition, your own guidance, without the fear of how it will be perceived, which I get can be, that's like the biggest trick and challenge for humans, is not letting the ego run the show, but letting your intuition run the show, letting your heart run the show, letting your alignment run the show, your true guidance. And the thing is, what's challenging is the true guidance, the intuition, isn't necessarily logical or provable or understandable. Like a lot of times I'm told to go this way or that way, and I don't know why. It makes no sense. It's not. And if I follow my ego, it makes all the sense in the world to go the opposing way. And it makes so much more logical sense. And yet I'll follow my intuition, put down my ego, and sure enough, it always works out because I trusted myself. I stayed aligned with myself. I followed my guidance, my intuition, my direct connection. And it's like, because they can see so much further down the line than we can. And so it's like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know why you're telling me this. It's opposing, I thought, to what I wanted. And it's like, okay, well, do whatever you want. We're just here to help you. So if you want to take the hard way around or get another smack or this, by all means, right? And so then you let the ego continue to run the show, and then you get in that cycle again. And yeah, again, I'm not suggesting it's easy. I know I say that a lot because I feel like you hear people say what I'm suggesting often, and they don't acknowledge the fact that that is the challenge for humans. It's not so easy in this 3D world. It's not so easy when we have all trained ourselves to compare, compete, keep up with the Joneses. How will they see us? Will we be good? Will we be bad? Are we good? Are we bad? We're so tangled up. We're so confused. We want to feel good and we want to be good. We want to do right and we want to do right by ourselves and right by others. We do desire all that. And yet, with so much coming at us at all times, we don't know up from down, and we get so tangled and knotted and confused. And so it takes a while to get yourself straightened out and your nervous system calm and getting realigned with yourself and reconnecting. And so to me, that can be challenging in this fast-paced world. And then once you do, it's like, well, it's not straight forevermore. You have to continuously honor yourself, honor your alignment, honor your connection by whatever you want to do. A lot of people do like rituals or practices or these things to keep them present, to keep them aware, to keep them aligned in their body, to keep them connected to their body. And so that's why you hear religious rituals or spiritual rituals or all these things. My understanding of that is like to remind you. But even that can become such autopilot that you're not actually slowing down to engage with the practice that is meant to keep you present. So then you end up doing those automatically, and then they're of no use, right? It's defeating the purpose. Oh, in any case, back to the original, which was, I think I'm protecting or something. And it's like, from whom? Right? No, the universe has it. And who do I think I am? Right? Like, from what? Protecting from what? And why would you perceive they need any protection? Why do you think that they're not capable? Why do you think they don't have their own direct line? They do. Everybody has their own direct line. And it might be tangled and battered and bruised and fried and frayed and needs serious repair, but that's up for everybody to determine and judge for themselves. And seek out that help or that guidance or whatnot until they can get it repaired enough to get back online. And everybody has the ability to do such. It's the willingness or the desire, right? Because if the ego's running the show, the ego's attempting to protect them, all the while steering them in the wrong direction that they decided they didn't like, but they can't see past that. So it's like, until it's like the heart is more dominant, the intuition, the gut, the knowing, the love of oneself is more prevalent than the love of what others think of you or how you think they perceive you, then it'll just remain the way it is. Anyway, so again, I keep going off on a sideline, but the whole point was more about we often have the wrong perception, right? We think we're protecting, and we're not. We're usually getting in the way. We're getting in the way of somebody else's growth, somebody else's, we all learn differently. It's what I think they're also showing me. It's like we see something and we think it's this idea of they're hurting or they need help or they're this or that, and it might be, you can call it like a karmic lesson or a universal whatever. It's like it's supposed to just help us. It's supposed to be like universal law. It's just the universe is trying to love them and show them a mirror back so that they can truly choose. But if we keep stepping in the way or we keep getting involved, it's like we're tangoing. We're with the universe, like we're getting in the way of universal law. And it's like, how do you think that's helping? Do you think the universe needs your help? The universe does not need your help. It's like we all need to just focus on ourselves. It's like the idea of going to your own houses, going to your own home. What does it feel like in your body? What feels right? Are you staying aligned? Are you setting that example? And again, it can be challenging because we're all going to mess up. So it's like you want to set the example. At the same time, it's not to set the example, which can sound funny, but it's like, don't do it to claim that identity either, right? Because we're going to fuck up, and we don't want people looking outside themselves to compare, to compete, and yet we do naturally. So the more people that are just standing in their own alignment, they can at least see, quote, good examples, right? Somebody who is aligned enough that they feel and see the peace within, shining through. And so then they will hopefully go within and do that own cleanup work for themselves. And yet, again, that's not really, it's like never mind, it's none of our business. It's none of our business how others perceive us. And yeah. Hopefully you got something for that, because I feel like I kept jumping off of the main thing they showed me. Okay. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.